One thing I had to remind myself of is that it don't happen overnight. If you quit, it's not gonna happen at all. It might take you years to get whatever it is you want. But as long as you keep going, there's still a small chance that it's going to happen, regardless of how long it takes. Patience is a virtue. Be not afraid of going slowly. Be afraid only of standing still. I'm going to say that again. Be not afraid of going slowly. Be afraid only of standing still. Tupac once said in an interview that ain't no one man gonna stay in the same spot forever. That's a sucker. Don't be no sucker. Whenever the next year comes around, and it's still mad early, I understand, but at the same time, whenever next year comes around, whenever December 31st hits and you start to look back at how this year was, don't let yourself say something like, damn, I didn't really change that much. I didn't really do the things I said I was going to do. So now when next year comes around, I'm just going to be the same as that person I was. Don't be that type. Don't do it, man. When it comes to achieving your goals, when it comes to following your dreams, you can't be afraid of it being a slow process. It's inevitable. Unless you get lucky, it's inevitable. It's bound to happen. It might take you years on top of years on top of years, but as long as you keep on doing it, that's what really matters. And falling in love with the process along the way as well. Be addicted to the process, not the end destination. That's the most important thing. And sometimes it's gonna be hard. You most likely gonna get frustrated. I know I got frustrated a few times, but one thing I had to remind myself of is that it don't happen overnight. If you quit, it's not gonna happen at all. It might take you years to get whatever it is you want. But as long as you keep going, there's still a small chance that it's going to happen, regardless of how long it takes. Nipsey Hussle once said in an interview that I'm not a picture of perfection, I'm a picture of not giving up. The well known Nipsey Hussle that we all know to this day is because of him not giving up, because of him staying down on his marathon. He kept on running and kept on running, is the reason why we know him to this day. He been at that for a while before he seen any type of success. I think if I'm not mistaken, he been at it really for a while, but from an interview I seen that like around since 2007. That's a long, long time because he had belief in himself and he had faith and he was persistent, not consistent, but persistent. Even while he was probably going through certain things, he still stayed down. He still kept being consistent, is the reason why we all know him to this day. There's a lot of other examples I can use. If I'm not mistaken, it took Victoria Monet 15 years before she blew up. But because she wasn't afraid of going slowly, because once again she had belief and faith in herself, she blew up as well. And I can go on and on and on and on with the examples. It's just all gonna once again boil down to that they wasn't afraid of going slowly. You gotta have the same thing, man. You gotta have the same thing. Not afraid of going slowly. Be afraid only of standing still. Stop relying on instant gratification when it comes to trying to reach your end destination. Because that's only gonna bring you frustrations by every indication. I ain't mean to rhyme or nothing, but it's just how it is. It's really just how it is. There's no way I can make it even more simple than that. Just be addicted to the process. Also, whenever you focus more on building slowly instead of trying to blow up overnight, That's another thing I'm starting to learn is that it's actually better if you don't blow up overnight. Because 9 times out of 10, if you're somebody that blew up overnight and you don't have, it's when it comes to music and content creation, when you don't have a catalog already of all the things that you've done, 9 times out of 10 the people that follow you are only gonna want to follow you for that one specific thing that you got viral for. Whereas if you be consistent, be your 100% truth, authentic self, that's the way to go. And when you still end up going viral, that's the way to go. I'm telling you, man. And I haven't reached that yet, but I know eventually it's gonna happen. And why is that? Because I'm not afraid of going slow. I'm not afraid of that. I'm more afraid of standing still. I'm more afraid of being in the same place than I was last year. So that's really just something to think about. This video was once again another short one, but I just had to relay this message real quick. Even though I don't feel 100% at the moment, I'm still going to show up and do what I got to do. Because I know days like this are the most important times where I should be doing what I'm supposed to do. So with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. And if you did end up enjoying watching it, then please make sure to hit the like button down below. And if you enjoy watching these types of videos along with many other different type of videos as well, then please make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications. But with all that being said, I'm going to end this video off here. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'm out. Peace.